First, more gun violence in the Lower Mainland after a man was shot and killed in Burnaby last night. The man was found near 19th Avenue and 2nd Street just before 11 o'clock last night. Very few details have been released, but RCMP say the man was in his 40s. They do not have any suspects at this point. It's still unclear how many times the man was shot or if this was a targeted attack. The Integrated Homicide Investigation Team is looking into a suspicious death in White Rock. A middle-aged man was found dead inside his home near Ash Street and Columbia Avenue last night. They aren't sure how he died or if they have any suspects in mind. The man's name has not been released. A dog walker has now been charged in connection with the deaths of 6 animals earlier this year. Crown prosecutors accepted the recommendation of the SPCA charging Emma Paulson. Paulson initially claimed the dogs were stolen from her truck at a Langley Park. That kicked off a large public search for the animals, ending when their bodies were found in an Abbotsford ditch.
This has just been gut-wrenching, to say the least. It's like losing my children. I spend a lot of time with these dogs. I'm very close with their families.
Necropsies on the dogs' bodies show they died from heat stroke. Paulson faces 6 counts, 1 count of public mischief, and 5 animal cruelty charges, including a new charge causing an animal to continue to be in distress.
Over the weekend, we seized 2 dogs, a Pomeranian and a Chihuahua, left in a hot car at Cultus Lake. It's unacceptable. Like, give me a break, guys. It's been a hot summer. Every time you get in your car, are you not hot? This message, I cannot believe I'm saying again, to be honest. So just hoping 6 deaths, 6 charges, and really hope that we never have to do this again.
It's unclear when Paulson will appear in court to face the charges. She has not commented publicly since the dogs' bodies were found. It has now been a week since one of BC's worst natural resource disasters, and some people in the Caribou still can't drink their water. A water ban has been lifted for much of the town of Likely, but it remains off limits around Quesnel Lake, Polly Lake, Hazeltine Creek, and Caribou Creek. Imperial Metals has started draining Polly Lake, which has been clogged since its tailings pond ruptured. It was used as a dam at the company's gold and copper mine. The breach sent billions of liters of wastewater crashing into the surrounding waterways. Imperial Metals has been ordered to clean up the mess. An event in North Vancouver yesterday was aimed at preventing another environmental disaster. The Tsleil-Waututh First Nation hosted its 3rd annual Salish Sea Summer Gathering. It was held at Kate's Park, just across the water from Kinder Morgan's plant. The oil company wants to expand its Trans Mountain oil pipeline, increasing tanker traffic in Burrard Inlet.
The idea of expanding that terminal by over 3 times in volume, by increasing the number of tankers by 7 times, so there's going to be 400 a year, more than a tanker a day, clearing through the Second Narrows with 1.5 meters of clearance, and sitting it all on a fault line on a mountain is just ludicrous.
The power needed to run yesterday's event was harnessed by solar panels.
It's really sad.
Good news for people living near Peachland. The Drought Hill fire north of Highway 97C is now 100% contained. Crews will be on scene for most of today, mopping up and dealing with hot spots. One property that was under an evacuation order has been downgraded to an evacuation alert. It has been dubbed a very important week for commercial fishermen, and it all has to do with the sockeye salmon arriving at the mouth of the mighty Fraser River. Greg Harper joins us live from Steveston this morning with more on that. Greg.
Good morning, Kyle. Today will be a busy day for commercial fishermen, and for the hundreds that will be fishing, they are hoping today will be a successful one, too. For the first time in 4 years, today the Area E gillnet fishery for sockeye salmon is opening up. And this refers to sections in the mouth of the Fraser River. Area D has already opened up, and already commercial fishermen have caught thousands of sockeye salmon this year. The window for today is a 3-hour one. Fishermen have from 3 to 6 p.m. to catch as many sockeye as they can. They will leave quite a bit earlier than that and position themselves in the water. This year's run is expected to be a good one. The estimated return is 23 million sockeye this year. That's a lot of fish. Of course, things could change, but the outlook looks pretty good. Kyle?
Greg Harper live for us this morning in Steveston. Greg, thanks for that. The Prince of Pot will be returning to Canada tomorrow after serving a 5-year sentence in an American prison for selling marijuana seeds online. Mark Emery will be flown to Detroit tomorrow afternoon. He's then expected to walk across the border to Windsor, Ontario as a free man. After greeting friends, family and supporters, he'll be flying to Toronto. The pot activist and his wife Jody are scheduled to fly back to Vancouver on Sunday. A party is already being planned. It's being called one of the largest and brightest full moons of the entire year. This is a look at the second installment of this summer's season of supermoons. Stargazers who missed the July 12th phenomenon got another chance to see the bright lunar spectacle last night and also very early this morning. These pictures of this weekend's supermoon were taken by spectators from all over the world. Now, during a supermoon, the moon is closer to the Earth than it is during a regular full moon. It also appears to be about 14% bigger and 30% brighter. If you missed it, don't worry. NASA says a third summer supermoon is expected to happen on September the 9th.